scene. A spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Will kick it off to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Florida's offense will come out first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And here comes the punt team. Having to kick it away after a 3 and out's not what they had in mind. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the Auburn Tigers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You gotta put pressure on the quarterback. You gotta affect him. Really nice job on this play.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Quickly complete. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down. It's first down from the 11. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Duke was able to cap off a close one in Durham with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. To the ground with the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Makes a man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Watson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. Big moment in recruiting last week. Four-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a four-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Slips through the line. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Brown has it. Breaks into the open. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The Gators can really attack on this second and short. They go to the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on third and short from the 29. They'll try to power their way ahead. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Gators will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires on the move. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Gators trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing yardage on first down, second and goal from the 10. Scanning the field, it's Glagway. Get it out to the supersonic guy. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Turning to the running game here on third and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida!
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Running back searching for a hole. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that run out.
They'll give it to the back. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every championship team, every great Auburn team starts with the big guys up front, paving the way, running the football, establishing that first will make the Auburn fan base proud.
And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Second down, he'll throw it. He's got the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Lisa. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Fleming. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on second down. To the air, it's Lagway. Finds his man. It's Brown. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play. And here they come again. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine, but then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always away, just exhausting.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it down and run. And a nice pickup on the run. It gets down to avoid contact. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. From the gun, the running back has it. Steamrolls his way ahead.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Gators really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Auburn. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So here comes the Auburn offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On the ground, it's Watson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
Caught over the middle. It's Barney. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. To the air, it's Glagway. Oh, they're after him. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Sets up the screen. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The inside handoff. Plows through the defense. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Phyllis, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Maryland pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Terps players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Dropping back, it's Flagway. On the move and looking deep. Pulls in the deep ball. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This will likely be the last play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
And the Gators will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
He's got it. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Here's the handoff. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Simmons. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's going up top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Auburn sends out the punting unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Might as well stick with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Lagway. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory?
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Back to throw, it's Lagway. That's caught, it's Coleman. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Gators have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Simmons. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Watson. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Thompson. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking downfield and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. So now on comes the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Off play action. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Well, the good news on that play is the quarterback was able to scramble and go pick up the 1st down with the lead late in the game. Bad news is, though, you just love him to stay in bounds to get this clock started sooner so you can bleed more of it off. That's just a coachable moment moving forward of having a better understanding of the situation in game.
They've been running it, but now the pass. Working that left side. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Gators are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gators! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Oregon overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Ducks tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Makes the grab. It's Watson. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Great place to start for this offense. The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in. Six more points. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Wide open downfield. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get...
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run, and they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Barney. Oh, he's got some space. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He'll do it himself on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. On the move, it's Daniels. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
First down for this offense. To the air on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Third down play from the gun. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barney. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Handoff from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. He'll bring it out. It's Daniel. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Spins away from the defender. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brings a tackle, and he's got room. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their